When I bought land back then, I was like, it was a foreign concept to me. I didn't know what I needed to do with it. And I wasn't educated enough to understand this is what you could do with it until traction started coming in the last, couple of months and years on virtual land. So for me, for us at Voltail, we want to solve that challenge of what do you do when you buy virtual land, right? And we're solving it with two technical solutions.
There's been a lot of talk around how do I, someone with no coding skills, so to build an Unreal Engine, you need to be able to have Unreal experience, of which there are training courses out there, but they're complicated and they take time. And you need to be able to code in a C basis as well, right? So a base level code, whether it's Sharp or ++. And that's jolly confusing. So how do I, Nick, no skill merit, make an installation if I choose to in Voltail?
Nah, good question and good shout. So this takes me back to when I first bought a virtual land in Decentraland or Sumium Space. Decentraland and Sumium Space back in 2017, 2018, taken from the principles of my parents investing in Nigeria, buying land because there wasn't access to mortgages, and saving up and, gradually building it up and then, using it for commercial purposes. When I bought land back then, I was like, it was a foreign concept to me. I didn't know what I needed to do with it. And I wasn't educated enough to understand this is what you could do with it until traction started coming in the last, couple of months and years on virtual land. So for me, for us at Voltail, we want to solve that challenge of what do you do when you buy virtual land, right? Yeah. And we're solving it with two technical solutions, called the no-code builder tool, right? So you have one from an architectural perspective, i.e. you could build the studio, for example. You could put a couple of chairs, the mics, you could design this yourself, right? So that's one. The second is around the game mechanics of the interactions in this studio. So i.e. when I, touch this stool, maybe a placard comes out with a writing and instructions of, where this stool is from, when it was bought, basic information. Or, take it to the next level where you introduce artificial intelligence and machine learning, where I open the door and next thing I'm greeted by an avatar to say, hey, welcome, Jimmy, to X, Y, and Z studio. What would you like to do today? Here's our menu. Here's our service. So that is the next iteration of the no-code builder tool, where we solve for the architectural stuff first, and then we solve for the game mechanics as well. So we're kicking off that piece of work in September. It's going to be very, very technical. And what we're looking to do is open it up to a wider array of developer communities. So there are a couple of resourcing and websites out there where you kind of create a bounty, right? You provide some requirements, you provide some funding, and you get the best minds of coders to actually knock some of these problems. Now, every coder has a different way to solve a solution, a problem. We'll look to see who solves the best. There might be a job for that person or people that crack this problem, but we don't want to just do it ourselves. We want to open it out to the community and incentivize the community to help us build a no-code builder tool.